Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon everybody. My name is Dr. Muhammad Nurul Azmi and I'm from School of Chemical Sciences. And for the second session, I would like to share with everybody for today about the PHC Hibiscus under Ministry of Higher Education. And this is very good starting for everybody to start working with the French universities. So about myself, okay, I'm working with a School of Chemical Sciences currently 4 years, and currently also research fellow in IFARM and also research associate with Laboratoire International Associates in UM. Before that, I'm a postdoc from École Polytechnique and already working with the French team since 2010. So I'm graduate from University of Malaya under supervision Prof. Khalijah Awang in natural products fields and joined the core tutor program specifically with École Polytechnique in organic synthesis under Bright Spark program from UM and also HIR programs. And currently I'm a member of Malaysian Natural Product Society, IKM, Institute Kimia Malaysia, and Société Chimie de France. And for the introductions about the PHC Hibiscus, there is currently 13 PHC grants in Asia zones. And I believe we have friends from Indonesia. We have PHC Nusantara, which is for specifically for Indonesian lecturers. So I just like this grant have been launched in 5th December 2018 during the first French-Malaysia conventions of higher educations in Pullman Hotel KL, and they have currently have two cycles, which is cycle number 1 is 2019 and the cycle number 2 in 2020. And of course, for the first cycle will be already in February 2019. Some informations about the PHC. In 2019, we have total applications around 76 and a total recipient is around 8. Meanwhile, for PHC 2020, and the total application is 67 and total recipient is 10. It's a good number for this kind of PHC hibiscus. So this is some kind of summarize about the PHC hibiscus. Okay, it be implemented by French under Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs and also Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovations, together with our government and the Ministry of Higher Education. And for the first cycles, again, we have already in Malaysian team, we have 8 successful applications and 4 of them in USM. Congratulations. And for the second cycle is recent recipients is a 10 successful applicant and 2 from USM. Congratulations again. And again, some informations about this one is a 2 years grant. Okay, it may extend 1 year, but it's not promising. And they have the shilling for the Malaysian part application is 66,000 ringgit Malaysia. And it's only cover what 21 is travel, 27 is consumables, and 29 is a professional service. And you should have a partner from Malaysia and French university. So the objective of PHC Hibiscus, the first one is to strengthen the scientific exchange between Malaysia and France, of course. The second one, to support the existing collaborations and to encourage the new collaborations between French and Malaysian researchers. And the third one, to foster development of innovative high joint research projects and to promote and enhance joint research activities. For example, the easiest one what we can see now is publications, seminar, workshops, and also in future maybe we have an IPs. And of course, the last one to develop synergistic relationship between the scientific community between two countries. So the area priority, the list of area priority for this joint grants will be announced, will be a difference between one to another. So they will have a specific research field that they want to tackle. Okay, the evaluation process for this project is they will have the proposal must be submitted simultaneously, okay, by two countries, for the French manager and Malaysian project leader, which is the same titles. And the second one, the project must include the detailed information of objective, methodology, compositions, and complementary of research team and expected outcome and project timetable for the implementation of the projects. So the eligibility of Malaysian applicants, the first one they have to must submit first one application as a principal investigator, but they maybe can involve they can join another project as a co-investigator. The second one, the research organization must be public and private university registered, and and researcher based on other research organization can be a co-investigator only. Okay, the third one, the principal investigator must have been award doctorate. It means they should have the PhD at the time of applications. The fourth one, application must be Malaysian citizen. Yes. And also all hold a permanent or fixed term contract minimum 1 year in eligible university. And the last one, the contact between Malaysian uh, principal investigator and French principal investigator you during application is essential. It means they have to two-way communication between French and Malaysian team to prepare the proposals. Okay, this is the big point, the big challenge, how to find a French collaborator. So maybe this is some tips that I can share you. Okay, the research actually in general, the research laboratory employ professor researcher from universities of Grenoble. Then they have some researchers are major public institutions represented by CNRS, INVA, INRIA, INSEM, and the easiest way that you can find is through Campus France, okay, and you can find this website. Okay, they have three directory that you can search. The first directory is the National Directory of Research Structures, which is actually in French. And the second one is the directory of CNRS, Research Laboratory, in French also. And the third one could be Hub, because this one is in English. Okay, the SCANR directory. Okay, you can find in Google and type any field that you want to study, and they will give you some information about this one. Okay, and the content for the proposal, especially for the Malaysian applications. Okay, normally we apply by using my grants. Okay, and this is the application should be applied by using the migrant systems. And meanwhile, for the French team, they have to apply by Campus France. So okay, for the French, they have to apply by using Campus France links, and after that, fill the information in the candidate in Campus France about the PHC Hibiscus. Hang, my computer is hang now. So okay, the content for the proposal usually, okay, they have to, first you have to find the collaborator and start the discussions. And the second thing that you have to do, update the personal detail. It is very important, and make sure that CMO for the USM applicants have to validate these informations. And the third one, you have to add the member, not more than 5 to 6 Malaysians and French teams. Okay, for the French teams, they have to update the personal data in our migrant systems. Okay, the content for the proposal, they should have a problem statements, hypothesis, research questions, literature review, relevant to government policy, objective of research, methodology, flow chart, research activity, milestone, dates, and expected result. This is similar like FRGS that we apply in our migrant system. Okay. Okay, for the budget for these grants is usually around 66K for 2 years. It's mean 33K per year. Okay, this grant have been supported by the Malaysian government and the Ministry of Higher Education. Okay, the bad thing about this one, the contra about this one is there are no allocation for GRA, which is cover Word 11. And for the Word 21 is regarding about the travels, not more than 20% is around 6.6K per year. And all expenses and rules and regulations have been followed by rules by having come up with a Ministry of Higher Education. So some attention have been to take notes. Okay, the first one, you have to submit one same proposal by both parties. For the Malaysian applicant, they have to submit by migrant system. For the French applicants, they have to submit by campus front. Same titles and same contents. And the second one, you have to ask the French collaborator to update migrant system. It's very important, and make sure your French collaborator names exist in our migrant system. The third one, you have to put more than one French scientist in applications forms. And the fourth one, you have to prepare one-page CV, simplified CV for the French team and submit to the French teams. And the content should have the number of publication, ISI scopus, number of citation and H index, professional experience, and 5 major publications. And the fifth one, okay, please provide 2-page CV of student candidates, okay, and it must, okay. And the sixth, who is concerned to travel, you have to explain to them who want to travel, when is it, how long. You have to give this kind of informations to the French teams, because they have to fill these informations during the in campus front systems. So for the additional info, okay, eligible expenses for the French part is only for travel grants. For the French collaborator, up to 5,000 euros. It only covers the substances allowance, 97 euro per day, and only for travels, maximum 11,000 per trip. There is a kind of reimbursements. And duration project in France, the project's duration are 2 civil year. It means the projects have to start in January to December. It means if the announcements of the winner for the PHC grants is on June, okay, 1st June. It's mean we in June and December we already consider 1 year civils, okay, and January to December is another. It means it's 18 months, not 2 years, okay. And all allocation from a French part must be consumed between 1st January to December, and there are no carryover for the following year. It's not our grant like our grant in Malaysia. Okay, for the French teams, they have to submit a progress report for the first year before 15 November to the French embassy in Malaysia. And the final reports, they have to submit at less than 3 months after the end of projects. It means before March. Okay, and they have to state about the particular attention to the scientific publications, communications, and event carried out during these projects. And of course, the outcome from this project mostly is publications. Don't forget to put acknowledgement and mention the support grant by the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs and Higher Education, Research and Innovations, as well by the Ministry of Higher Education, Malaysia. So for the evaluation criteria, they have some evaluations. First, they will evaluate the existing collaborations, okay. And the second one, the scientific quality of the projects, of course, innovative character, the competence and complementary of research team, you should have a senior, junior, mentor approach, okay. The involvement and training of young researcher, particular doctoral or postdoctoral students, expected scientific or industrial result. It means the easiest way what I can say is a co-publications and maybe hope in future they will have the patents and the prospect for developing and structuring the partnership for the longer terms. It's mean what you will plan after you finish the PHC. You will stop until PHC only, or you will continue to the next projects. So next, the schedule of evaluations. Okay, first they will open the call for 2 months. Okay, and exchange the nominations to make sure it's a tally between Malaysian application and also French applications. It's take around 1 weeks, and evaluation by both teams, Malaysian team and also French team. It's take around 3 months, and exchange after that exchange the result in 1 week, and announcements are the recipient within 1 week, and after that you will get the PHC Hibiscus. And some informations about the university ranking. This is the recent university ranking between Malaysia and France. Okay, not bad. Okay, our university also, and also the France University Paris Saint and Let in Paris, École Polytechnique in Paris, Palaiseau, Sorbonne University in Paris, Central Supélec in Palaiseau, École Normale Supérieure de Lyon at Lyon. Okay. And for more information, this website will help you a lot. Okay, try to explore for the prospective students. Also, you can find a lot of information here, scholarships, some very good programs, and I encourage everybody to go and spend your time to check this website. Okay, for more information, you can contact this person in charge, and we are very happy to welcome Dr. Angeline, because she will ask today, and she will happy to answer the questions and after Q&A sessions, and some informations about the next call. Tentatively, normally they will be on December 2020. What you have to do now is find the collaborator, discuss the projects, and make sure you submit the applications from Malaysia part, from the migrant, and from French part by Campus France with this one proposal. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much, and merci beaucoup. And I think we can open for the Q&A sessions.